going on, dudes and dudettes? So I was able to watch a semi-newer movie called Longlegs. It's with, I forget her name. I haven't really ever seen her in a movie or a TV show, but she was a pretty good actress in the movie, and directed by Osgood Perkins or something like that. I heard he's like a pretty trippy director. I think this is the first movie I've ever seen him direct and write, but it also stars another pretty famous person. It kind of tells you throughout the marketing and stuff. I kind of wish that they had not done that, in my opinion. I think even my brother, who's more of the horror fan, watched this movie and didn't even know that was that actor till like about halfway through, and I was like, dang, I wish I would have had that experience. I think it makes it a little bit better, in my opinion, because they kind of hide him for the most part. It's kind of like watching a Godzilla or King Kong movie. Like, they don't show his face till almost halfway through the movie. But either way, I thought it was pretty good scary thriller. But when it comes to the synopsis of this one, it's a 2024 American horror thriller film written by Osgood Perkins. Yeah, Micah Monroe is her name. It follows an FBI agent in the 1990s who is tasked with tracking down an occultist, serial killer responsible for murdering multiple families throughout Oregon. And yeah, that's basically what it's about. There's these certain type of murders that keep happening on a specific day, and it's happening to either kids or people of a certain age at that time as well. And it's pretty crazy, like what happens like before and everything. But it's definitely pretty sinister. It deals a lot with like getting taken over by an evil spirit, and most likely the devil and stuff, because there are like times where you're looking at a shot and it's like framed weirdly, and then all of a sudden when it goes back to the shot like a couple of seconds later, then you see at the very like background like the devil with like crazy horns and stuff. It's pretty insane at times, and there is a pretty weird shot of like something, it looked like a nun in like some dark cloak with like this crazy scary face, but kind of reminded me of like James Wan from like Insidious or The Conjuring, like those type of scarier looks. But yeah, overall there's a lot of times where you're just like waiting for something to happen, so it's kind of like one of those films I hate when it's like that type of thriller or horror film. I just wish it would just happen already, but a lot of times you're just looking in the background waiting for something to go, or then all of a sudden they do like a loud music cue or a loud crashing sound, and that's what scares you more than the actual object or thing you're seeing. But yeah, I remember people saying this was like their version or a newer updated version of the Silence of the Lambs. It's close, but not really exactly. It's not like taking place around the same time, and she has some type of ability to see things before it happened. Like one of her first jobs she goes on, she said, oh yeah, the killer's in that house, and then they go and check all the other houses but that one. Then when they finally check that house, then I think her partner gets killed, and of course she's able to find the murder suspect. But yeah, I don't think that happened in Silence of the Lambs with Jodie Foster. But either way, it's a pretty interesting film. Probably won't watch it again. A little bit too freaky, but I guess I'm getting my horror film fix already before even October.